in his 14-track album titled The Golden Boy, which was released in June this year. Now, the singer in a Twitter post announced the good news and appreciated the support from the fans. Now, he said, Touch It is the most streamed Ghanaian song on Spotify now within 5 months. Grateful to everyone. I'm happy for where the song has gotten to. I sometimes watch reels and TikTok videos, and even Indians, even Indians who you would normally not see going a certain way, are actually doing this. And
this is the biggest Ghanaian song in Dubai.
Yeah,
everywhere you go, it's on replay. In the malls, everywhere. Touch It is on replay, and they know the song.
Wow.
They sing it and jam to it.
Can you? The song sounds like something that Aliyah and Ali would use in like an Hindi movie.
Okay. You know those things that they do.
Touch it and bend over.
Am I the only one who's not getting this? I can't seem to get a correlation, honestly. I'm confused.
but if you listen to it, it has a bit of that raga, that raga vibe. You know,
it's like it brings out the naughty girl in you. You know, you want to twerk and bend over and. Hallelujah, somebody.
Or the happy girl in you. You know, when it started to make the rounds worldwide, there was a girl who sent in a video from South Africa.
Yes, I remember
that. She was so hyped. And she was just going on, and she was really, really excited. I don't know what KiDi did to write the song, to compose it, to even produce it and everything. But I think this one, Links Entertainment, we have to give it to you. You've done a great job. Links Entertainment, Richie, and all the boys. You've done really, really well.
Mr. Soa. Talking Entertainment is sending birthday messages.
To Mr. Soa.
Mr. Soa, I've received your birthday message. I'll do it for you.
Did he tell you to bend over?
No. He says I should bend the message over. Not me. You understand?
And I'll say, Dakwa, good morning to you. I know a lot of brothers envy me because we'll come to work in the morning. Two beautiful ladies to my right and to my left.
Bend over and let's touch it.
You know, it's amazing.
Touch what? He should bend over. We'll touch it for him to see.
Bella, Mrs.
We'll
Hughes.
touch the napco.
Bella,
the napco in him. Let's move on.
Now, moving on to the next story. I'm sure you're aware by now what's making the rounds, especially on social media, regarding Xandy Kamel and her husband. We are not really sure what's going on. She's been cautioned to take it easy because you cannot afford to be washing your dirty linen in public, and you should never say never. I saw snippets of videos on social media this weekend where she was ranting and raving and saying that because her husband has taken off his rings and doesn't want to be in the marriage anymore, she's also taking hers off, and she also doesn't want a part of the marriage. But this was somebody who in just the past few months came out to say that she can vouch for her husband, that he's not cheating, she's the only one in the marriage and all that. And then all of a sudden she comes and she's cussing the husband out and all that. Now
they celebrated their 1 year anniversary, right? It was a whole party.
Just a year. It
was a whole party, right?
Just a year. Listen, they'll tell you marriage is not for the faint-hearted. Uncle Ebo will sit here and tell you it's not for girls, it's for women, and you must have a very strong heart, number one, forgiving heart, a very tolerant one to be able to sail through, because Charlie, it's not cheap. When you're dating, we're told that it's a different ball game altogether. Johnny, I don't know what happens once the ring. I don't know.
See how pensive he looks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what.
I
know. It's that transition, like from us being lovey-dovey and all that, and once the rings come on, then what happens, bro? What is it?
Can we watch the video now?
Let's watch the video.
Thank you.
Madam Side Chick or whatever your name is. Mr. Opa, I'm going to try my best not to use abusive words on you. I'm going to try my best to control myself and then speak sense. Okay. You claim my husband, and now you claim Kaninja or whatever has come to you to beg you to date him again. And you claim say a karma into what Jimmy Kunu, no problem. You claim say me Xandy ameti hey masnachi mi kunu no if you wo ho. Eraba, when you are giving the informations out, do your possible best and give out the right informations. Me Munu, I was even very close to you. I mean, Xandy, now me know you're very close, Pam. Now me know dear grow Pam. Me know.
That's AJ's friend,
Yeah,
Xandy?
AJ's very good. Yeah.
Oh.
AJ used to bring her here for interviews.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing he's not saying. Yeah, he used to cast her in his place. You know, AJ is a writer, director, producer, stage plays, and all of that. Yeah, so AJ has, you know.
Then AJ, you may want to say a prayer for your friend. She's going through it, but hopefully she'll find peace and then probably get these rants of social media, because social media never forgets. They'll keep the receipts. Tomorrow when you come out to say something else, they'll give you all the receipts, play it back in your face, and only God can help you. So Xandy, I'm not sure what's going on, but we are praying for you and hoping that you are able to resolve this. And she was complaining that she's very unhappy how her family has been dragged into it. She would have rather dealt with just the gentleman on you know, husband and wife basis, but her family has been drawn into it, and her mother especially is the one facing the brunt of everything going on, and she wishes that her mother wasn't brought into all of this.
You see,
but
the thing that we often gloss over is the fact that marriage cannot be contracted by only two individuals. Marriage is between families, which is why there are always witnesses. That's the first point. The second point is that marriage is not a telenovela that is written, rehearsed, recorded, edited, and published, like Acapulco Pay or whatever it is. So most of our young people, I'm not saying that's what's happening here, but most of our young people are disillusioned by what they see on TV, in telenovelas and movies that have been scripted, rehearsed, lines learned, acted, edited, and pushed out there. They assume that that is it. Because when you're dating somebody, if the person has a bad mouth odor, you will not know, because the person comes and goes, spends the weekend and goes.
Yeah, I know.
What I'm saying.
I know.
If the person smells, yes.
But mouth odor, I will know.
But when you're married and you're stuck with the person forever, then you will know whether you have love or you don't have love. Because then the differences begin to show, and you will have to coexist at one place. No marriage in this world is too smooth.
Perfect, yeah.
Everybody has their own challenges. And Shakespeare said the course of true love never did run smooth. But if you're committed to it, and in spite of all the differences, it will survive. So it's too sudden for me for 1 year. I don't know what's happening. But I just want to say that we need to be careful and we need to take our time.
Yeah.
Because the road, it be slippery.
It is.
So as for the cash and flash, it's there. The ceremony, beautiful party, drink this, do that, wonderful. When you finish, they ask you for money for diaper or after meal. Then you will know if you have arrived or not. When there's no money to manage the home, and you would have to make gari photo and make it look like jollof in the eyes of your husband and the children, then you will know you have arrived. Until that time, shut up and bend over.
Yeah. Hey. Where from the bending over?
Trouble not to
I
finish.
just say that be careful, because she might have come out to call out her husband and everything. They could resolve it and get back together. And you that you're there, offering advice and all of that, you look stupid. So be careful how you go about this particular issue. But again, to a lot of people, you see why sometimes people would rather just keep their private lives private. I mean, they would rather not have it on social media, because when you put everything out there, that's when there's so much pressure on you, because you have to come and explain why things are not as they seem. So try and keep some things off social media. I would have preferred if she didn't even come out to rant at all. I know she was hurt because she was even crying in the video. So there must have been a reason. But if we can, let's keep these things off social media. The people who are listening to you and watching your video don't care. And that's the honest truth. They just want something to talk about and laugh about. But really, they don't care. So you've come out to call out your husband, to call out whoever it is, and everybody is just having a piece of it because that's the latest. But really, when you go back, it's just you and your husband and the few people around you that really, really care. Go and find someone else who can really help resolve the situation. If it's a counselor, your family, whatever it is, speak to them and leave things off social media. It doesn't help.
And you see, this whole attitude of something happens and the first point of call is to go on social media is not entirely our culture. That's why I said, like Nana Dako would say, marriage is not like Acapulco Bay or Sunset Beach. It's not like it. Because once you have a problem, that's why you are two rational adults who have consented to living together. And your first point of dispute resolution should be in your home. By yourselves. Unless it goes beyond whatever it is. And at some point, or at every point in marriage, one person has to play the fool. You can't have two wise people in the marriage. At some point, the man is a fool. At some point, the woman is a fool. You can't have two wise people. If not, there'll be hostilities in the home. So the first point of call, and I'm asking, when in an African tradition you get married, even if your father is dead, as I understand, Kamel's father and a politician, great banker that is late, former MP for Boehm is late, you are always giving a father. You're giving a father figure. You're giving a mother figure. There are people, that's why your grandparents and your aunties all come. There are people who can sit the both of you down because you both have some level of respect for them, and they can talk some sense into you because they have ridden that road before. If your first attempt is to say, I'm angry, I take off the ring, I fly it away, I'm on social media, we are insulting and sharing. It doesn't, because you will give birth to children. 10 years from now, your children will look at, Mommy, is that you? Daddy, is that you? How do you explain it? Then now you've put them into a position of ridicule.
They have to keep explaining themselves.
And over and over and over and over again. It is not a telenovela. And ladies out there, please look at me. Stop watching all those telenovelas and having the plans right from relationship. You can't be eating pizza every day. You can't be eating your building and put it in your stomach. If you can't afford the wig, forget it. I mean, there are things you should live within your means.
Go and braid your hair.
Too many telenovelas, you watch our photos, the photos are treated. You think that we don't have blemish. We also have blemish, we have spots.
Editing.
Stop giving yourself unnecessary pressure.
I know. And remember,
stop giving yourself unnecessary pressure.
Remember Two-Face Idibia and Annie Macaulay. Annie came out to call him out, said the worst things. And then after about a week or so, they are back together and they're even closer than before. So don't go and put your mouth in someone's issue.
Drink awake natural mineral water and mind your business. Drink water and mind your business.
So you come to drink the water?
Yes.
So to mind your business.
Yes, so I can mind my
anyway,
business.
quick information before we
I'm
go.
looking into the crystal ball.
So Camel Antiseptic is running a campaign because we care. So whenever you buy a bottle of Camel Antiseptic liquid, there's about 10 pesos that is being taken out to support children living with cancer in Ghana. So it's for the treatment and diagnosis of children living with cancer in the country. So make sure that you buy, and whenever you buy, remember that just 10 pesos is being given out. And so visit Camel Now from Carex on Facebook and Instagram to learn more about this campaign. Camel cleans, cares, and protects for healthy skin.